Hello there, welcome, and thanks once again for joining us in this third meeting of the Learning and Governance Circle of Coherence. We're a small task group of 6 visionaries working in concert with each other to inform, support, and otherwise explore learning and design trajectories relating particularly to what we might term conscious governance. My name is Brian McConnell, and just as I have in 2 previous sessions, will serve as both host and presenter today in moderating what I anticipate being a lively discussion between attending panelists. Also, and complementing the Presencing Series' 5th upcoming segment is next Thursday, June 12th, addressing the future of governance and democracy. I'll briefly share an overview of our ecoregion.org project as it's unfolded since about 2021 and our efforts to derive practical, quantifiable steps toward a more equitably distributed human and planetary well-being. Likewise, it was our initiation of the Southwest Virginia Regenerative Ecoregion Project early spring of 2021 with the support of TransitionNetwork.org and the Donut Economics Action Lab, or DEAL, which led to my producing the following YouTube video as a project overview. Hello, and thanks for joining me over the next 5 minutes as I share this introductory overview of our recently initiated Eco Project. My name is Brian McConnell, and I produced this video to help convey what others like myself see as a momentous shift in paradigm from that of Game A to a contrastingly new narrative we call Game B. Similarly to the Southwest Virginia Regenerative Project owes its multi-platform inception to TransitionNetwork.org, the Donut Economics Action Lab, and the Wellbeing Economy Alliance. And in this way represents a learning-based inquiry adopting regenerative theory and practice amongst a coalition of perhaps 200 or fewer stakeholder participants, facilitating adaptive change effectively impacting the region's overall health and well-being. What's more, the Southwest Virginia Regenerative Initiative also simultaneously arose from development to that point of the Conscious Cultural Evolution course on Udemy. Hello everyone, my name is Brian McConnell and I'm very pleased you've joined me here on Udemy for this course in small group praxis, exploring conscious cultural evolution. As a long-time mindfulness practitioner, I've initiated and positioned the learning project here at the cutting edge of consciousness science for those like yourself already possessing reasonably well-established reflective practices. Likewise, and as I'll take just a few minutes to share with you over these first 2 lessons, the course itself is subsequently poised at the forefront of a profound polemic between classic science and what we could term conscious practice, where those like yourself will be afforded a rather unique opportunity to develop and deepen an interactive appreciation for your own learning experience. Consequently then, these initial lessons are intended to impart an adequate overview and sense of the project as a working whole. In this way then, and by the end of the course, you'll be able to oversee and moderate a small group's inquiry, informing its shaping of a regenerative ecoregion project, aspiring to optimize its overall health, happiness, and well-being. Consequently then, and as we see from this slide, the ecoregion.org project is also developing a conscious cultural transformations learning community website utilizing wordpress.org. Bringing all these components together then, and where the initial learning objective of the Conscious Cultural Evolution course entails coaching others to oversee and moderate a small group's process of inquiry. much like we're doing here, in its shaping of a regenerative ecoregion project? Well, my alliance with Vishwanath Varma navigating these respective phases over the last 3 years has proven especially elevating. In this way, Vishwanath is pioneering a path or trajectory progressing from community member entailing a $0 cost to learner practitioner, typically involving a minimal tuition, to that of a project lead, as I'd categorize his present status within the prototype to this stage. Moreover, and with prospects of launching his own permaculture community project in India this fall, the two of us recently employed OpenAI ChatGPT in generating a step-by-step guide to help inform this overall process. So, and if I could, I'd like to check in with Vishwanath at this juncture and subsequently invite his reflection of personal impressions or insights as a stakeholder reporting from the field, as we might refer to it. Are you with us, Vishwanath?
Hi. Yes. Hi, I'm Vishwanath Varma. So I'm a researcher with a background in ecology, evolution, and animal behavior, and I was looking for an avenue to apply my theoretical understanding of evolution and animal societies, and that's how I found Pro-Social World, where I met Brian. And since then, that was 3 years ago, and we've been looking at different ways where we can have real-world impact. And now I think the best approach is to create a bioregion, a community, and use permaculture practices and ecosystem management for really helping communities and managing climate risks. And Brian has introduced me to so many interesting people and experienced practitioners, and I hope to learn from people like Layman and Justin in this journey. So that's where I'm at right now.
Thanks so much for that, Vishwanath, and deep gratitude also for today's attending members. For now, though, let me just close by saying, peace out, everyone.